Hi friends, myself Sanjay S. Patil, and today we are going to discuss Environmental Quality Index, that is EQI. Now the contents of this presentation is what is EQI, then what are the various domains for EQI, then steps or how to calculate EQI that we are going to see, then next is uses of EQI, and finally construction of EQI, how EQI is constructed. Now let us see one by one. What is environmental quality index? So environmental quality index was developed for all countries in the United States. So around 3141 countries have participated in environmental quality index. Then the definition or the domain of EQI is EQI represent 5 areas of environment, that is first is air, second is water, third is land, fourth is built environment, and fifth is socio demographic. So these are called as domains. These are called as domains for environmental quality index. Socio-demographic means it is a combination of social and demographic area. Then next is, in addition to the EQI, there is an index for each of the 5 domains. The EQI accounts for environmental differences between urban and rural areas by grouping countries into one of 4 rural-urban continuum codes, that is called as RUCC, ranging from highly urban to rural isolated areas. That is, now we have seen the 5 domains. Now these 5 domains are used to calculate EQI. So all these domains individual will have a particular index, and there are 4 codes. That codes are called as rural urban continuum codes, RUCC. That 4 codes we are going to see at the end of this presentation. Then EQI was developed in 4 steps. First is 5 domains were identified, that we have seen the domain 5 domains. Second is data for each of the 5 domains were located and reviewed. That is the second step that we are going to see in this presentation. Now third step is environmental variables were developed from the data source. So now environmental variable for each data source is identified and developed. And last is data were combined in each of the environmental domains. That means now you have got the idea of 5 domains that we have defined. Now for that 5 domains, or for each of the domain, a data source is defined, and for each data source again the variables are developed or variables are defined. So this is done for the sake of gathering different type of data to calculate individual index. Okay. Then next is, these domain indices were used to create the overall EQI. That means from that 5 domains we are going to calculate the overall EQI. The EQI are mostly available to public. Now whatever figure for that EQI, for that index, that is available to public. The next is uses of EQI. The EQI was designed to be used in 2 main ways. First is to represent environmental quality in research design, to assess the relationship between environmental quality and human health outcome. That is the first way. Second is as a variable to account for surrounding conditions for researchers interested in a specific environment exposures, like exposure to pesticide and human health outcome, for example cancer. So for these types of issues, the data is gathered and the data is published so that people get aware about the environmental issues that are related to human being. The EQI was developed to help understand which domains, that is air, water, etc., contribute the most to the overall environment. Okay, that we have seen in the previous step. It also may be important for policymakers and environmental health workers to have information specific to domains. So the calculation of EQI that helps, or that is a input data to policymakers and environmental health workers. Next is construction of EQI. Now it is a 3-step process. First step is domain identification. Okay. Now 3 sources were used to identify EQI domains. First is Environmental Protection Agency, that is EPA report. EPA report on environment. That is the first one. Second one is an environmental health literature review. The research paper or the published paper which are published on environment and infant mortality, these are the health literature review, that is also input. And third is expert consultation. Now the report on environment, that is ROE, that serve as a starting point for the EQI. The media chapters from the ROE was used to identify environmental domains, data source and variables. These domains were identified as air, water, land. Now second step is data source identification and review. So in that, predetermined categories were determined to represent each domain. Based on these categories, data was gathered for each domain, that is air, water, land, built environment and socio-demographic. So for all 3141 countries in the United States, so every country which have participated in this, they all contribute to calculate this data. The process included in the following steps. First is find EPA and non-EPA environmental data sources. Then second is summarize the data source in each term of availability, data quality, storage requirement and how to access the data. Third is decide the most appropriate data source for each domain. And fourth is obtain the identified data set. So in short, we have defined the 5 domains. Then for each domain we have to find out data source. Okay, so till now we have identified the data source. Now next step is for these data sources. Example is for air domain. So air domain, 3 data categories were considered. First is monitoring data, second is emission data, third is model estimate representing air pollutants or hazardous air pollutants like toxic. So these are the various data sources for air domain. Now for water domain, let's see what are the data sources. First is modeled, second is monitoring, third is reported, fourth is surveyed or studied, and fifth is miscellaneous data. These are the data sources for water domain. For land domain, the data sources are agriculture, then industrial facilities, third geology or mining, and fourth is land cover. Land cover includes grass, tree, then water. So these are the this will cover land cover. And last is socio-demographic domain. So the data source for this domain is crime and socio-economic data. These are the 2 data source to calculate the socio-demographic domain. Okay, so now third step is variable calculation. So this is done in this way. After researching and choosing data sources, variables were created to represent each of the 5 domains, that is air, water, land, socio-demographic and built environment. New variables were created because raw data sources were not always appropriate for statistical analysis, that we will see in detail in this PDF. Now see, for air domain, these are the data sources: air quality system, then national scale air toxic assessment. So these are the various data sources, their description, strength, limitation. So this is for air domain. So this is, next is water domain. So water domain, again there will be different type of data sources, its description, strength, limitations. Land domain, then for land domain data sources, national pesticide use, this is one type of data source. Then national geochemical survey, this is another data source. Then next domain is socio-demographic domain. Again for this domain different data sources are identified. And last domain is built environment domain. For that also different data sources are identified. Where the variable construction we have seen earlier, again I will be explaining you. Now domain air. For domain air, variables are variable defined as nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, ozone, carbon monoxide. These are the variable defined. All this is done, or all these done to capture the data. That means the data sources are defined. For the data source, again variables are defined. All these activities are done to calculate, to get the data. Again for air domain there are different variables defined, you can see. Then water domain variables are, there are number of variables, you can see. Then for socio-demographic, these are some variables: household income, household value, vacant units, percent unemployed, present work outside country. So these are the different variables. For land domain, again farm per acre, irrigated acres, harvested acres, animal units, herbicides. So these are the different variables that are defined. Okay, and the last thing is how to calculate EQI. So you can see we have defined various domains, and for each domain we have defined variables. So you can see 5 types of domain, 5 types of variable. Okay, so for air variable, again air indices is calculated. So this is calculated by using principal component analysis. It is a technique used to calculate this air indices. So for each domain we have calculated various indices on the data we have gathered. And in the very first slide we have I have said that there will be 4 categories. Okay, so that 4 categories are, you can see the 4 categories for RUCC: unurban, metropolitan unurbanized, non-metropolitan unurbanized, then less urban unurbanized, and last is for tiny populated. So these are the 4 categories defined to calculate